Next match in Group E, we have MJK from Japan, the second best team from Japan, going up against the third best team from Europe in Team Peps. Left side, we have Zacian, Hooper, Trevenant, Mew, and Cramorant. And on the right side, we have Lapras with Inteleon, Elgos, Slowbro, and a Gardevoir. Both team comps actually looking quite normal. I do like Team Peps' team comp for sure, more though that the Inteleon, Lapras, Slowbro, quite scary. Let's see how much the Zacian can do into these kind of Pokemon. And let's see how much the Cramorant can do. He has a going badge on Cramorant, so he surely knows how to, maneuver this Pokemon, right? Going actually towards top path with Cramorant as well. And Zacian is going to be the center area Pokemon. On the right side is going to be, of course, Kali on that Gardevoir, Ignis on the bot path, Inteleon. And yeah, the Whirlpool for now. I assume it's going to be Dive and Air Slash. Would be surprised to see anything else. Yeah, there's the Air Slash coming through. There we go. Last hit secured. Currently, it's going to take over this top path with that Cramorant. And bot is trading last hits as well. Zacian looking for the top path gang. Of course, much stronger in this early game than a Gardevoir, but even then, just having Psyshock does a lot of damage as well. So, MJK does have to watch out a tiny bit in this match. And there's the Altaria spawn. They're going to try to go in there. They disappear very fast. Jump forward by Sona. Onto Lapras. Can they take down the first KO? Onto Potato. Doesn't look like it's enough damage. And Potato does lose Focus Band, but able is to just get away. Zacian looking for the evade now onto Kali. And of course, Zacian is just going to take Kylia apart if he gets onto it. Eject button away. It's going to keep Kylia safe. And now the reinforcements are here already as well from both teams. Actually, it's going to be a brawl over the blue buff. 3 against 3 right now. Blue buff's going to go down. Have we have any chaos? Hyperspace Portal is going to be there. And gets Trevenant to safety. I'm not sure. It actually looks like they got the blue buff away, right? Zacian currently has it. Yeah, they were able to see away the blue buff. And all got out as well. Lucapo here on the Mew. This new Japanese team. I think it was quite a surprise they made the grand finals in Japan. But we have casted their games before. They're a very strong team from Japan. But Team Peps as well, of course, from Europe. Is a very strong underdog team. They were able to beat Nouns Esports in the European regionals. And fight Tali up to all 5 games. They brought Tali to 5 games in the European Championships. We have the Festinger now. For Inteleon, is it going to be a snipe shot then maybe? I mean, I prefer Festinger Liquidation as my current favorite build. But we have not seen it a lot in this World Championship that anyone goes for Festinger and Liquidation, so it could just be a snipe shot. What is that? Woodhammer! Insane Woodhammer goes on to Ignis. Throws him across the entire map by the looks of it. And they're going to take down Inteleon. What an insane Woodhammer. Oh my. Scoops him up from the right, pushes him all the way to the left. I don't know, the first Woodhammer always pushes people towards the middle of Woodhammer, but still it was just an insane drag that he got off. Now we have the Reggie starting, Circuit Sword forward. It's not going to hit anyone. Festinger goes out again. Inteleon still stuck on level 6 right now, which is bad. Kali jackpotting forward, looking for the Gardevoir Unite, and explodes 3 people at the same time onto the Hyperspace Portal. Oh my goodness! Kali! Eject button forward, just hoping they come back through the Hyperspace Portal. You completely just hope they came back, and they did. Right into the arms, and they all explode. Literally at the same time. It's going to be a snipe shot for Ignis as well. Wow, that was insane. What a Gardevoir Unite. And they all just exploded, literally at the same time. Festinger forward, I'm gonna take on the Trevenant as well. 81-25 points now. Team Peps off this Gardevoir place, looking good now. Double KO for the Inteleon, looking for the next snipe shot into Zacian. Almost, actually is going to hit it. Didn't do all too much damage though, because Zacian did have the shield up. Another snipe shot coming through. But is snipe shot really the right decision in this game? We will see. I feel like snipe shot in late game team fights just does absolutely nothing compared to like Liquidation, which just does safe damage. It's gonna miss some of the snipe shots right here. Hasn't hit one in like 3 or 4 snipe shots. Gonna look for the next one right here, but it's quite melee. It's gonna hit onto Zacian, and Zacian's gonna go down in the end. A lot of Gardevoir damage coming through as well. Inteleon getting engaged on by Mew, and we have another pause. And we're already back as well. Double KO for the God of War. Team Peps winning another team fight. They're going to get 80 points in. It's sadly a perfect overcap, but in the end it doesn't really matter. They get 240s in. And they're going to go for this Reggie next. 164 to 25 points. They're going to start working on this Reggie. And they're going to take it down. Alright, can they start pushing? This is the question. They only have Edegos and God of War Unite, which could be enough. They find another huge God of War Unite. Could be possible to push. And then they're going to look for it right here. God of War Unite across the board. They're going to get Zacian. And they're going to get also Trevor exploded again. They're going to try to go for Kremlin next, who's going to Unite move, but can't do anything about it. Anti-Peps is going to run over this goal. And they're going to break the second tier 2 goal as well. Potato on the forward. So I'm going to try to go for this Mew right now. Lukaku trying to get away, but it's going to get slowed by the Ice Beam. And the Surf will not be in time. And he's also going to get taken down. 274 to 25 points now. Team Peps looking good in this first game. What path? We have the objective spawning. And level 12 for God of War. Kali has been looking great this game so far. Snipe shots are being charged up. First one is going to miss. Next one is going to hit Zacian, doing 2.9k damage. Hyperspace Portal is going to be there. And Zacian's going to be back to full HP. Hooper gets it by the next snipe shot. We have a wave going over Cramorant. He's getting caught. Hooper's 1 HP right now as well. Another snipe shot being charged up. He's going to hit those. He's going to hit on Zacian, but Zacian body blocking it so that he can't see the Regirock away because it cannot pierce through enemy Pokemon. He's getting taken down. Oh, facing a forward by Eclipse. A bit aggressive, but MJK can't quite punish it right now. Reggie spawning in 30 seconds up top. Oh, of course, quite nice for Team Peps now because they have an open base, so MJK is forced to defend this Reggie. They cannot just let it walk in. Kali almost level 13 right here. Looking for the Moonblast, going to hit onto Zacian to the Psyshock. He's actually going to Ignite Move, but so auto-aimed onto the wrong target. He was looking for Zacian, he just auto-aimed. And just went on something on the side. Now Hooper with the Ignite Move is coming in. And MJK is going to get some points in right here. Just looking for a quick point play. Breaking a goal with that Hooper Unbound. The last time they can use it before Rayquaza. That was a bit unfortunate. He was looking for the Ignite Move onto Zacian to blow the Zacian apart. But it auto-aimed on someone next to him. Which I didn't even see who it was. Cramorant. Only level 11. We've really not seen much of it so far. Didn't look quite good this game yet. Snipe Shot being charged up again. Can't see that Cramorant had any impactful impact. And oh, Hooper might be caught right here. Hooper's getting taken down. And Tatum's going to claim this KO. And now Zacian's going to go forward. They're looking for Potato, but Lapras is quite tanky. And Zacian is just going to get taken down. Now Regilecki's up next. And Team Peps is going to start working on it. They have that Snipe Shot to secure unless it gets blocked. And Snipe Shot's going to hit, and they're going to secure it. Trevor also is going to go down. And at this point, I feel like it's just checkmate. They're going to have a Regilecki walking towards the enemy base. Right as Ray is going to spawn. So they need to decide what they want to do. Hooper doesn't have Unbound yet either. And Hooper might be caught right here. Is Hooper going to go down? He has to try and defend him force away, but no, Hooper is down. And it's going to be a Rayquaza angle now. Zacian has to defend. And the rest of the team have to try and steal this Ray away. Swapping on HP is under half already. They're going to try to secure Cameron on the right side with that Unite Move, but he can't secure with that Unite Move, and they're going to just get it. Team Peps gets an easy Rayquaza, while they also have been forced to defend this Regilecki. Drum Unite obviously can't steal a Ray. And I think that should be it, right? 66 points go in, 100 points go in for Inteleon as well. Lapras going to walk through, score another 100, and Team Peps is going to take the first game. Draft for game number 2, Team Peps going for Inteleon, Slowbro, Potato on the Gudra, God of War, and Edegos, and MJK with Zacian, Blastoise, Ninetales, Leafeon, and Hooper. I do like MJK's comp in this game, I think, more. But both comps look quite solid. Kali again, trusting to the God of War for a second game. And why would you not? The God of War looked absolutely insane in the first game, so we're going to try to repeat the same performance that he did in that last game. Eclipse again on the Nintendo as well, heading towards what path? I assume it's going to be a Snipe Shot again. And now Lukaku on the Zacian, who is very good on Zacian. Gonna try to show why Japan is so scary when it comes to Zacian. It's gonna start taking over the wrap up. Ninja Doyle for Eclipse might be caught right here already. What? Where's Eclipse going? He's gonna get caught and taken down. First KO on the bot path now for MJK. Eclipse just on the wrong side of the map or something. Walked out a bit too far. Leafeon's gonna go forward, it's gonna take up a berry. Potato is going to try and run down this Leafeon, and it's going to do so successfully. Takes away a berry, but it's not going to matter. At least got some stacks in, I guess. It's going to respawn now and run back to top. It's going to get level 4 from the top right by toy, most likely. That should be enough experience for to get to level 4. There we go. Let's see if it's going to be the Solar Blade or Razor Leaf. And jump forward there by Zacian. Looking, that's the boost auto tech into Sacred Sword. And he's just going to delete the Gudra. They played there by Zacian. And what's going to happen next? Leafeon's going to try and score some more points on top left. Julia going back to the center area. Potato looking desperately for level 5, and it's going to be that Razor Leaf, of course. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know which one is better this game. I think, again, both are totally fine to play. Solar Blade and Razor Leaf, I think, are quite 50-50 when it comes to what is better. Potato still looking desperately for level 5 right here for that first move, but can't quite do it. We just have Sona stealing away everything right now. Has reject button away to safety. Back to the right with that Leaf Blade as well. And Luca Poe is now very strong already. Level 8 is going to start engaging onto the Slowbro. Agility forward into the Sacred Sword. Going to try to take down Iglis. Iglis has that Ginger Doll. I don't think it's going to save him. Taken down, sliced into pieces. And Luca Poe keeps on charging forward. The sword right here goes in onto Slowbro. Jumps forward. Looking for the basic attacks. Do they have enough damage is the question. It doesn't seem they have to. Eject buttons across to get the berry. And they actually do have enough damage now. 40 points going in total. Gonna pick up another 6. I don't think he's gonna score those because he needs some. But that last second eject button into the berry to get Slowbro actually KO'd there. Wonderful play. 66 with 13 points now. Luca Poe is hitting level 9 right here already. Has that move unlocked. And it's looking quite good on the Zacian now in game number 2. We have Reggie spawning in just 5 seconds. Still again, building up those boosted auto attacks. Looking for some more. And they're gonna start up this Reggie steal. Already down to half HP. Luca Poe is just gonna hit it over and over again. And it's gonna go forward right here. They do get it. Again, we have the snipe shot for Iglis. And Leafeon is just jumping in. He's gonna get Curly. Just absolutely explodes it. Who's still on the Gardevoir, which means that Kali has no ways of defending with the Ignite move. Can at least take him down. There's the Acid Spray coming down. And at least Leafeon is gonna get traded 1-for-1 after that huge Ignite move. Zacian just activating Ignite move for the Unstoppable. To try and run away, building up a boost auto attack, looking for maybe a dash in, but has to try to just run away and live for now. Very close fight, ends up in a 1-for-1 somehow. The Leafeon nap was massive. This must suck, like you just respawn, no one is supposed to watch you, and then suddenly the camera's there as you miss your face stinger, just running across on the spot of the map. Luca Poe jumping in as well again. Like, everything could be happening, but the camera's just on you respawning, and then you miss your face stinger to a wall. Luca Poe trying to fight Potato looking for the KO, but this doesn't have enough damage right now to take down the Zacian. Zacian gets barely away to the right side, and Potato's going to fall. Same as Eldegoss. Leafeon jumping up, not looking for the KO. Kali with the Unite was going to completely miss it now. They do get the Warthog, but Sona's going to jump forward. Is looking for Kali. The Mooblas is going to peel a bit for now, but the Hyperspace Portal damage will be enough to take him down. But at least Inteleon is going to live for now. But Sona's going to jump very deep right here, but doesn't have enough damage. A bit too excited right there to go for an outplay. And outplays himself. Hoopa and Bounce are being put down. Very aggressive Portal. I don't think anyone should be taking this one. Iglis with those basic attacks is going to take down Hoopa as well quite easily. And now we have Team Peps working on this Regieleki. We have 9 hits, looking in for the engaged Potato, starting auto take, and Knight is dropping low HP. Knight is going to go for a blaster with the move, is going to see the Regieleki or MJK. And now, oh no, it's here missing the face sting again, is stuck on the wrong bad position, is going to get taken down surely. Regieleki is going to hit as well. And now it's going to go in and they can score 20 points, another 40 for the Blastoise. Zacian does not want to score because having this Eos energy is too important. Just gonna put on the points onto the Blastoise instead. But of course 40 points on Zacian would still be nice because it's a lot of experience. But in the end, having just a full tank of Eos energy is so much more important to make sure you always can recast your abilities and put that energy into the sword. Registino being taken. But Zacian is solo HP, just going scores for it though. He's solo HP, just doesn't care. Building up a boost auto attack again, but Inteon's going to secure the Slowbro Unite onto Leafeon. Team Peps should be winning this team fight. They get 3 KOs in this fight. A terrible team fight by MJK. Being way too aggressive there. 36 and 40 points go in for Team Peps. Now it's only a 60-point difference, and the experience is completely even again. Level 12 for Goodra, level 12 for Zacian. They actually have a level lead now, because they have 2 level 11s as well. So Team Peps currently head in level. A bit behind in points, but not by too much. 3 level 12s now for Team Peps. Huge comeback right there on this bottom fight. They also get the Registeel. And MJK have to find a way back. I mean, I don't know who has better late game team fighting. I do think Team Peps late game is pretty good as well. But I do think it's quite even. Snipeshot's being charged up. I would be more confident if they had a liquidation, gonna be very honest. But, oh, Blast is going so deep right here, but a nice Ninja Doll. But he's gonna wait right here. Can Leafeon go for... Yeah, Leafeon's going to follow the Inteleon. But a huge outboy that again deletes 3 people. Kali just keeps on hitting these insane Unite moves. And they're gonna get 4 KOs out of nowhere. Another just massive Gardevoir Unite is going to hit down in the second game as well. Potato's gonna score 44 points. Eligo's gonna run towards top as well. It's gonna score another 40. Maybe actually it's gonna be able to defend. 25 points go for Leafeon. Edward's trying to score these points, but I think it will be able to be defended by MJK, who still are rocking a 40-point lead. Now, Leafeon might be caught as well up here. Acid Spray is going to hit, and Gudra's going to take this KO. Potatoes were level 13 of this Gudra is so strong. Another Acid Spray maybe. No, just double KO with a boosted auto attack from far away. And our Team Peps is looking for this Regieleki. Oh, there's the Acid Spray. Regieleki now being taken. Snipe Shot is going to connect and secures this objective, which is, this goes on a 23 HP goal, so it would be quite nice for it to go in. But Team Peps doesn't want to overextend into a 9-tails, he just can't push into this Pokemon. And they're just going to farm, they're going to back off. Potato's going to be level 14, Inteon level 13, Gardevoir level 13. And they're looking good for this final team fight that's about to happen. Only a 17-point difference as well. Ignis going to build up these boosted stack counters. And there we go, Potato on 14. But Zacian is well on 14 on the right side. Let's see how much Lucapo can do on the Zacian. Building up the boost auto attack again. He's always going to look for an agility into the dash, into the Sacred Sword, onto anyone. And try to go for this combo. Leafeon on the top left. Is going to just wrap around. They're going to look for this Inteleon. They're going to look for the engage together. He's going to spot out Gardevoir. Gardevoir getting engaged on now. Jumped on into the Unite move. And they're too late. The Slowbro Unite is just a bit too late. Gardevoir's going to go down. Leafeon is going to live for now. So with that boosted and with the shielding. And Team Peps might have just gotten surprised too much. But Gudra's still alive right now. It's out on Potato's going to get surfed away. But we now have them working on this Rayquaza. Potato has to find a way back in. They're going to try to take down this Blastoise. Rayquaza down to half HP. He's still working on it. He's trying to take it down. Potato has to go forward. Rayquaza at half. Zacian doesn't have enough for right now, but they can't get into the pit. They just can't do it. And Zacian just 1v1s Rayquaza for the side of MJK, but there's still 1 and 10 minutes left. He has the shield on. Can he score some points, the question? Oh no, 90 points going for Hooper on bottom left. And now we have Zacian scoring 62 points. Leafeon goes for the win condition with that engage onto Gardevoir. What an insane flank. I can't believe it actually worked, because if Slowbro is right next to Gardevoir, MJK might just instantly lose this game. But in the end, that's going to be probably enough. Team Peps are looking for the push on this top goal. They're going to score a few points. They're going to score 50 points in total. But they need a bit more. They're going to keep on pushing. Ninetales is also going to score another 70 points on bottom left, unless Gudra can stop it. I don't know if Ninetales has a shield or not. He's going to jump in. Ah, he has a shield. 70 points. Go in. And I think now it might just be a bit too much for Team Peps to handle. Leafeon goes in. But almost getting taken down right here. One basic attack will do it. Leafeon, no! This get taken down by the basic attack. But how are they going to kill the Zacian? He's level 15. Blastoise as well. Unite move forward. And that's MJK is going to take the second game. Draft number 3, MJK with a Lapras first pick, Blastoise, a Scyther, Mew, and Hooper. On the right side, Team Peps with a Slowbro, Double Speedster, Leafeon, Dodrio, Eldegoss, and a Ninetales. For sure liking Peps team comp a bit more. I really just don't like these double defender Pokemon team comps on the left side, but looks like they only run one. No, they're gonna run 2 XP shares. Blastoise is gonna equip the XP share. But let's see how much Lucapo can do on this Scyther. Because I haven't casted these games yet for my YouTube channel. I just haven't casted this game because there were multiple games going on at the same time. So I haven't seen this one yet. Who is going to win this best of 3? Japan or Europe? Left side, Blastoise Mew bot path against a Ninetales and the Slowbro. Lucapo with that Scyther heading towards the central area. On the right side, we have a Dodrio for the side of Team Peps. Team Peps, formerly known as Dogwater or Woof Woof, in case you feel like all these names look similar. They got picked up by an organization called Team Peps. Nothing to do with, I think it has nothing to do with Pepsi. They just call it Team Peps. And it's gonna, yeah, it's the team that was called Woof Woof or Dogwater before. And they're gonna go for the first KO right here. Hooper's gonna get taken down and Potato gets the first KO there. Solar Blade this time. I do like it a lot as well. So far we have seen Eastern teams doing a lot of Razor Leaf, while Western teams went for the Solar Blade instead. Lucapo looking for the first gank right here. And decides to head towards top path, because he couldn't find anything on bot. He's going to join up that Lapras and the Hooper up on top. Atari is about to spawn. I'm going to start heading for these. Lucapo's going to look in for the dive in. Maybe Driving Beat's going to hit. He's going to try to dive in, but doesn't have enough damage quite yet to do any meaningful damage. And the Drip Pack comes in from Kali from the right side, now giving up on the Gardevoir, which I think could have been pretty good this game as well still. But of course up against Scyther, getting dove on can be quite difficult. But if that Moonblast would hit a Scyther, could also be just instant lights out. But instead this time just goes for the Dodrio, which I think Dodrio is going to have a pretty good game. The only problem is Mew, because Mew with that Electro Ball is always going to just click you, get rid of your sprint gauge, and it's quite annoying to play against. Ikla is already level 6, doing quite well on bot path, almost level 7 actually already. Karina with the Drip Pack on the Scyther. Scyther low HP is going to look for the reset. Can't quite get it though with the double hit. I think it was double hit, right? I think he's running double hit. Yes, double hit now onto Slowbro, looking for the KO there with the Dueling Beat. But it's just not enough damage. Hyperspace Portal comes through. Wartortle is going to take it. And Lucapo now getting that by toy in as well. 11-0. Kali at level 7 looking for maybe jump kick. Oh, there's a huge Avalanche Blizzard combo landing onto 2 members. And they're going to get 1 KO at least onto the Wartortle, who's now stuck on level 5. Quite under-leveled. But of course, he's the XP share defender, so he's not going to get a lot of experience on. Potato doing very well on top now. Level 7 already. And Kali on his way to level 9. What is MJK doing to right here? They're going to try to go for that level 9 on Scyther as well. So neither team is actually going to go for this Reggie right now. Both Centraria Pokemon are going to farm their level 9 together and then try to win the fight. Let's see which Speedster is going to be the superior one. Lots of damage coming through from you right here, doing lots of poking. But Eldegoss is very easily able to heal this back up. Oh, Dodrio is here. Not quite level 9 yet, but Scyther's level 9. Lucapo's level 9. He's going to look for the engagement. He's going to jump in with a double hit. Going Night Move, but 9 hits as well. It's going to be who's going to get the reset, but he gets 1 reset, 2 resets. 3 people explode all over the place. He's just dashing non-stop. But so does Dodrio. He's also going to return the favor. It comes down to the 2 Speedsters. 3 KOs for Scyther. And also 2 KOs or 3 KOs for the Dodrio. No, it's 3 against 3, yeah. Both having 3 KOs right here. Looking for the KO onto the Regice. Oh, can Kali do it? Jump kick. Drip Pick. No, Scyther's gonna get the last one to Regice. Kali can't quite do it in time. And he has to be careful now. One Solar Beam, he might get taken down. Oh man, 53-0 points right now. And it came down to the Speedster fight. Both Speedsters just having to side the game right there. 19 points go in. Team Peps, of course, even though they lose this Reggie, are going to be quite happy because Potato got so much experience on his own on top path. He's level 10 already. Eldegoss gets taken down by Mew. Leafeon is jumping in now, looking for the KO into Wartortle. He does get it. Next Solar Blade, also onto Scyther. Potato now with a double KO. Looking for Lapras next, who's get taken down by the Blizzard. And they're going to try and score some more points right here. Hooper and Bond is there, but they can probably score some points. They're going to try to combo the Hooper coming off the port. They're going to take it down. Wonderfully played by Team Peps. They're going to get 16 and 40 points in. And it puts them into almost a 100-point lead now. Very well played now by the European team. And they're going to also take this Regieleki. Bonk it. going to secure it. Kali's going to go towards bot path. He's going to score a lot of points as well. 168 now to 30 points. Team Peps in complete control. And War Turtle still stuck on level 8. Can't quite get there yet. But like in these games, does it really make sense to pick Blastoise over like a Trevenant? I don't know. Does it really? Maybe. We will see. Maybe we'll see what the Blastoise Unite move can do in team fights. We have the Reggie spawning in just 22 seconds. And we have 5 Unites on the right side, 5 Unites on the left side. It's going to be a full fight, but jump kick, drill peck across the wall. I mean, drill peck just, no jump kick yet. No drill peck, just jump kick. But Potato's going to take down the lab press, and he's going to push Regieleki in. He's going to score another 51 points on top of it. Dory's also going to run there. He's going to score another 23 points. And the score is already down to under 30 points. 200 point lead now for Team Peps. Hubamon comes through. Looks like MJK is going to take a free Reggie though. Blaster is very deep right here. Is going to use the Unite move as well. The Knight's actually walking up. Has to be careful getting knocked up by the Hyperspace Fury. And their Slapper's going to go in as well. But Sabrina is going to go into Scyther. Can they take him? The question. Yuri not Unite moving in from very far behind. Knight is just walking up a bit too far. They're by 2 KOs now. For Team Peps, Scyther and Blastoise both get taken down. And Rudy's going to score more points right here. They're going to try to break the goal. 10 more points going. 27 for maybe the Elgos or 41 for Potato. He's trying. Mutant 1 HP is also going to get taken down. Double kill for Potato. Can he get those 50 points? That's the question though. So Blade is going to miss. They're going to try to just pressure this goal in, but they're just going to break it with Dory to make sure they can fight easier. But Scyther is back. He's going to get 2 KOs already. The camera currently lagging a bit behind. But Scyther also taken down again instantly. Actually, it's a spin and pump Blastoise as well. Why? Why is there a spin, pump, XP share, Blastoise when you could just pick Trevenant or something? I just don't get it. I mean, or even just Snorlax would be so much better, right? Like, I just don't understand why so many teams pick this bot path XP share Blastoise from time to time. But let's see, you know, maybe the last team fight is gonna redeem itself, but oh man. It has done nothing all game. Kali level 30 now. Potatoes on level 14. A level 14 Leafeon. Regieleki on his way towards top goal. 277 to 30 points. Looking very good still for Team Peps. They're gonna also just maybe get level 14 for Dodrio. Hooper's going to try to score. Just back to 39 points right here at the Hyperspace Port. Does he make it in time? Oh, he barely makes it. That was pretty risky by the Hooper. But I mean, even if he goes down right there, he's going to respawn in time. It wouldn't matter all too much anyways. But yeah. Peps now preparing for this Rayquaza. And we're going to head into the final stretch. Scyther, I think, still looking for 14 as well right here. Should be hitting it quite soon. Picks up the wrap-up and there we go. Level 14 for Scyther. Level 13 for Lapras on the left side. Also looking quite strong. On the right side we have a level 14 Doju anytime now. And level 13 Ninetales with that Leafeon. They're going to slowly start poking on Rayquaza. They're forcing Team Peps into something. MJK are the ones that have to do something. Team Peps can just chill. But they're going to draw for Blastoise. Blastoise goes in, but only on Slowbro. Marvel on HP has to do Unite move. The Blastoise right now, but Scyther jumping into the back. There's an Eldegoss flying up. Iglis also activating Unite move, trying to just go down the Scyther. 2 KOs already for MJK. What can Kali do right here? Shinja Fupa is going to buy some more time. It's a 2-for-2. But 3 members now down of MJK. It's only down to Lapras and Mew. And the end Team Peps is going to win this team fight. Point Pub is going to heal up Dodrio and Eldegoss. And you see if Dodrio is going to look for some backcaps right here. Jump kick, drill pick onto this Lapras. Is there going to be enough damage to take him down? Perisong is going to heal up and Kali almost taken down by that Solar Beam. 1 minute to go. Team Peps looking good now in a very good position. Scyther has respawned. Leafeon is also going to respawn and Potato still has Unite move up. He's going to try to join back into this team fight and see what he can do. There's Blastoise going in now with that Hydro Pump and Rapid Swim. Absolutely nothing, just getting blown into pieces. Absolutely completely useless, but Leafeon already using Unite move now. Top we have Dodrio and Scyther trying to fight. And there's a Solar Baby Million Hooper. No, but he's going to get knocked up by the Rayquaza. Rayquaza with half HP. Slowbro is taken on the right side. Scyther gets Unite move back up. And he just wipes the floor with Team Peps. He gets 3 KOs. Got his Unite move back up. Double KO. And they're going to get Rayquaza. MJK just gets Rayquaza. Oh, Flucapo getting Unite Move back up in time. On the right side, they're going to score 100 points right here. 100 points on bot path. 100 points on top path. And I think that's going to be it. Oh, what a heartbreaking loss for Team Peps. Absolutely heartbreaking. They were in the driver's seat for most of these games. But they end up losing 2-1. No, that is just absolutely frustrating. But GG's by MJK. They're going to take a 2-1 over the European team.